finish line.
Eddie Brock, listen to me! Eddie! This isn't you!
No choice!
Eddie! You're not a killer anymore, don't you get it? You're not in your right mind!
Drain the radiation.
I'm not boarding this train, Eddie, because you're not the engineer driving it right now.
Hang on, Parker. Just hold him off another few seconds. I'm almost there.
Oh my powers. You can't.
Of course I can. Don't drag this out.
You had no reason.
I didn't need a reason, other than to make it easier to kill you.
O'Hara, it looks like you called it.
Let's finish this now.
Parker! Parker, are you there? Peter! Peter!
I keep trying to tell myself that I'm just jealous of Walker Sloan's progress. It was only 5 years ago that he first showed up at Alchemax talking about harnessing energy from the fourth dimension. Now he won't stop until he's running the place. I know his type. He's thinking beyond Alchemax, aiming towards who knows what. He's the exact type of corporate monster I've sworn to rein in. Especially if he's mucking with time travel. The year 2099 might not be much, but it's all mine. And he's not gonna change it. He's been siphoning Alchemax resources into converting the gateway and the old virtual unreality lab into something else. Something dangerous. I've tried talking to him, but he's got no time for Miguel O'Hara. But people make time for Spider-Man. Just use the convenient access to the ventilation system to get inside, and then Walker and I can have a little chat. Whatever Sloan's up to, I've got to shut it down before he gets in over his head and drags everyone and everything down with him. see they've been keeping busy in the cybernetics division. Well, that's a lot of shocking robots down there. During the day, as Miguel O'Hara, Alchemac's geneticist, I could have walked right in. But at night, the security protocols kick in. The genetics lab. Without that department, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Sloane's gotta be around here somewhere. I just know it. You'd think the largest tech developer in the world could afford to carpet their air ducts for extra comfort. There you are.
Holographic assistant online. How may I serve you, Mr. Sloan?
Hello, Joseph. Run a final check and initiate security bioscans.
Preparing systems, Mr. Sloan. This won't take long.
Bioscan sequence initiated.
Access to Time Research Lab granted, Mr. Sloan.
Slow down, Miguel. Take your time. Don't want to get caught here.
Alchemex should be thanking me. Stark Fujikawa Industries is going to take over this entire corporation, unless someone steps up to prevent it.
You're the only one who thinks outside the box enough to do it, sir.
Yes, Joseph, I know.
I knew he was up to something.
I'm almost embarrassed it took me so long to come up with it. I simply go back in time and launch Alchemex years before it was originally founded. Not only can I remake Alchemex in my image,
But you can dismantle Stark Fujikawa before it gets started. You're a genius, sir.
I programmed you well, Joseph.
Oh no, you don't get away from me that easily.
Of course, the CEO won't want me to have that degree of power. He's all about power, but he won't have anything to say about it by the time I'm done.
Security scan sequence initiated.
Gateway room access granted, Mr. Sloan.
Yep, he's heading for his Time Research Lab, all right. There's an access point near the generator.
Gateway activation succeed. Time travel ready in 60 seconds.
No way. This thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. This thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. This thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. If I don't get there in time, he could actually pull this off, go into the past and tamper with who knows what. This thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. This thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. If I don't get there in time, he could actually pull this off, go into the past and tamper with who knows what. This thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. This thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. If I don't get there in time, he could actually... thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late. If I don't get there in time, he could actually pull this off, go into the past, and tamper with who knows what. If I don't get there in time, he could actually pull this off, go into the past, and tamper with who knows what. Almost at Walker's lab. Peter Parker's time. And he can't fix it because he's gonna be dead.
It's an abomination is what it is. Am I the only newspaper man in the city that realizes what a menace that webhead is?
Oh, Jonah, indoor voice, okay? I'm trying to get Mary Jane on the phone.
People lionizing that freak. Next thing you know, there'll be a musical about him with a chorus line of dancing Spider-Man.
I'd pay to see that. Oh, Mary Jane, hi. Go see a show. MJ, I would love to, but I'm working with Dr. Octavius in the genetics lab on a DNA project. I had to download a sample of my own DNA into the permanent Alchemax genetic files. I'm still waiting for some test results.
Permanent files, huh? Great, so 100 years from now we can clone you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, how about I come there and we grab a late dinner afterward, okay, Tiger?
Sure, it's okay. Anything for you, babe. And I love when you call me Tiger. It's like a blast from the past.
He did it. That lunatic actually did it. And I saw it all.
Intruder in Time Research Lab. Maximum force can be used.
Great. Robot sentries. Not sure I can take them right now. Maybe I can draw them off. Move fast enough to distract them with some decoys. Too much security in this place. Gotta get out of here. You're done. Peter Parker.
Who's that? Who's talking?
Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man from 2099.
Are the other me's in my head too?
No, it's just me and you, old-timer. I threw together a chronal link program using a sample of your DNA. It's allowing me to communicate with you at the point in time it was taken. I just wish it was from earlier on. We have almost no time.
Time until what?
Until you're killed.
Until I'm what now? Because it kind of sounded like you said kill.
Listen, a lunatic named Walker Sloan from 2099 created a time gateway. It was a one-way trip that dumped him sometime in the 1970s. He then used his advanced knowledge to build Alchemax, years before it was supposed to be established, transforming your world and mine.
But I work for Alchemax. You're saying that's somehow wrong?
Completely. At this point in time, you earn a living taking news pictures for J. Jonah Jameson.
The late-night ranting TV news guy? Forget it.
You can't forget it.
Where does this so-called death happen?
Sloan's building another gateway on the 66th floor, so he can finally travel back and forth. I saw you being killed right there.
By who?
I couldn't make it out. It doesn't matter. Get out of the building.
So a crazed killer can wander around the building without me to stop him? No way. Besides, if I find this guy somewhere else, then I'm invincible, because I can only die at the gateway, right?
It's not an exact science, Parker.
Meaning what?
You want to spend an hour getting a crash course on temporal physics? No? Then do what I say.
You've got a lot to learn about priorities, pal. I'm gonna do what I think is right, and that means going after bad guys. You want a Spider-Man who'll do whatever you want? Go play a video game.
What was that?
Spider sense.
Save yourself from me!
Eddie Brock? Anti-Venom? He's the one gunning for me? But he's reformed.
Hostile intruder intruder detected in Sector AC-78.
Got the intruder sighted. They're teleporting guards in? That's spiffy new tech.
All employees, we are in a state of heightened security. We apologize for any inconvenience or possible loss of life. Thank you.
Wait, what did you say? I can't hear you.
We need to work out the kinks of this time travel communications thing if it's gonna have any hope of catching on.
Parker, focus on what's important.
I am, which is why I'm heading up to the 66th floor. If that's where we're supposed to butt heads, maybe I could draw them out en route. I'm gonna go look for an elevator.
Do you want to die?
Of course not. I want to run away even less.
Wait, what did you say? I can't hear you.
We need to work out the kinks of this time travel communications thing if it's gonna have any hope of catching on.
Parker, focus on what's important.
I am, which is why I'm heading up to the 66th floor. If that's where we're supposed to butt heads, maybe I could draw them out en route. I'm gonna go look for an elevator.
Do you want to die?
Of course not. I want to run away even less.
Pleasant dreams.
I wish I was bulletproof.
New Asgard, we treat you like a god. For a good time, call Lila.
Eddie, for crying out loud, you're not a killer anymore! What happened?
The elevator I'm in just changed into a closet.
Rock just tried to kill me with an elevator. Weird coincidence.
Maybe not.
Wait, what? Something I did here had an effect on you in 2099? That's impossible.
No, theoretically it's not. The idea is called quantum causality. The two gateways created a link between our times.
Like a wormhole through the fourth dimension.
Right. Normally changing the past just creates an alternate timeline. But thanks to the wormhole, what you do there affects my time, and vice versa.
So I can change things here, now, that can immediately change things in the future? That's amazing. Spectacular, even. The security system has all the entrances blocked. I gotta come back here after I take out the security mainframe.
Parker, my path to the 66th floor is blocked by some kind of force field.
Welcome to my world. Hi, is it okay with you if I destroy that security mainframe behind the glass?
Protect security mainframe.
It's worth a shot.
Security seals have been implemented on all major access points. All beyond intruders should remain at their stations so as not to be targeted.
Thank you for shopping Alchemax. Do come again. I'm about to destroy the security mainframe. How you doing, O'Hara? You still stuck?
Yeah.
Well, listen and learn, newbie. Ta-da! That solved both our problems, right?
My force field just changed into sentries. Robot guards.
This whole quantum causality thing is a real wild card. I can't control if it makes things better or worse. Well, at least I can get through the door now.
Every time I turn around.
He won't escape!
So, this quantum causality, could it run both ways? Affecting my time as well as yours?
Impossible.
Because it's happening. All the bad guys are just pros.
And by that I mean, it's possible.
Together, Spidey. People come and go so quickly. Hope you got dental. Maybe you should do more cardio. Okay, now to get back to that sealed door through the elevator shaft. The force field should be down by now. I can't believe that nailed me!
Security alert is now at maximum level. Please do not be alarmed if you hear gunfire, as it is only for your protection. Anyone working after hours will not be eligible for workman's compensation if wounded or killed.
People come and go so quickly. Who ordered the knuckle sandwich? You realize this time travel story of yours is gonna cost me my job.
It's not your job. It's not even your reality.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying. But how do you know?
Because I do! And deep down, so do you! Now let me concentrate! I have my own problems right now!
Yeah, well, I can't help you with that.
Maybe you can! Parker, you're making this harder for me, not easier!
I told you trying to control this quantum causality thing was a stupid idea.
They said penicillin was stupid too!
We're talking about the fabric of reality, not bread mold!
Just get ready to help me!
Bread mold! Sheesh! I cannot believe his crust. There, the elevator I need is right at the end of this hallway.
Parker, I'm in a jam and you put me there!
Hey, I was having a quiet evening until you started talking inside my head. Don't blame me for this. All right, fine. What do you need me to do? O'Hara? Great, he's gone.
Parker, stop screwing around and get me out of this!
I'm not a time travel expert. How do I... Wait. What if I just trash the robotic research facility? Is that worth a try?
Anything's worth a try!
Stop yelling at me! I'm just learning about this whole quantum causality thing.
Learn faster!
Okay, I'm there. I'll destroy the prototype parts and we'll see what happens.
At least one of us will!
I can't believe a man's life is depending on a theory.
Believe it!
Still with me, O'Hara?
Faster! Faster would be better!
I'm doing my best.
Best! Not good enough!
No! O'Hara, hang on! O'Hara, there's nothing left here to trash. You still there?
For the most part.
Did they turn into something else? Like, I don't know, kittens?
Yeah, small, metal, robotic, killer kittens.
Aww.
Thanks for getting me out of there. Kind of proves the quantum causality theory.
Now just tell me who wins the next 10 World Series and we'll call it even.
The world what?
You're killing me, O'Hara.
I'm not, but you will if you go to the 66th floor.
66th floor, I know. And we both know I'll do what I have to.
Okay, fine. If plan A, keeping you out of danger, isn't working, then we'll go for plan B. I'll get down to my own 66th floor and see if we can solve this thing.
I'll try not to die.
Wow, Alchemax isn't kidding around. Scrap heap! I need your built-in pass key. Hand it over. Have to get back to that locked door fast. Slow down! Wait for me to get to my 66th floor!
Instead of my slowing, how about you hurry?
Figures.
wasn't me. Maybe Brock smashed the wall or something. I'm just trying to stay alive.
If you were, you'd clear out. But you have to prove your bravery.
Bravery? Dude, there is nothing I would like better than to just hightail it out of here.
Then why the shock don't you?
Because what I do here matters. Okay? Beyond changing hallways into elevators, it matters. And that's just something I have to live with, even if it means I die with it. You get it, O'Hara?
Attention, security forces are still in operation. Please remain where you are so that you can be disposed of with minimal pain.
Nearly where you don't want me to be.
Slow down, would you?
How about you speed up?
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Only way to move fast enough is to go free fall in the elevator shaft. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. On my way, Parker. Parker? That's ominous.
Intruder detected. Employ lethal force.
Oh, great. The Centurion. Shock it! Gotta get back up there fast, before Parker reaches his own 66th floor ahead of me. Parker, you hanging in there?
Oh, sure. Hanging, crawling, leaping, all part of the service. And you can stop worrying about me, Mommy, especially since I'm the one who keeps having to bail you out.
I'll keep worrying until this is done. How close are you to the 66th floor? Parker? Shh, shut up. I just spotted Brock. I'll be in touch. Parker! Parker, are you... Great. I've got to wrap this thing up before it turns into an even bigger disaster than it already is. At least there's an alternate route. It'll slow me, but I can still get to the 66th floor.
Supplying backup as required.
You're done. Another time shift? It looks like the only way up to the 66th floor is through the ventilation. This is nuts. Old nuclear plants had less protection than this. Made it back to where I was. Parker, I made it to the 66th floor. Where are you? Is this anti-venom still hiding?
I'm face to face with anti-venom. Eddie, you're responsible for the explosions?
Trying to blow you up.
If you were really trying, you'd have done it. What's going on?
Kill you now.
What's happening there, Parker?
Anti-venom's fighting himself more than he is me.
Subcutaneous control chips would do the job. How dangerous is this guy?
He drains my powers on contact, and he's invisible to my spider sense.
Terrific. But where are you now, and can you avoid anti-venom?
66th floor, and yeah, maybe I could avoid him. Plus, if his explosions bring the building down, people for blocks around will be killed. Gotta find a way to get Eddie Brock free of whatever's controlling him. There you are. Eddie, you're being controlled. Fight it!
Fight you instead.
He took off again.
Yeah, if only you'd do the same.
O'Hara, if you don't get that I can't turn my back on danger, no matter what the cost, then you've got no business calling yourself Spider-Man.
Wow, I'm hurt. Guess what else I am? Still alive. Let's hope you get to keep saying the same thing.
Close but no cigar! We've been a lot of things to each other, Eddie, but you've never been anyone's patsy.
Oh, good. Stand there and call them names. Great plan. Shouldn't make myself scarce.
Eddie, listen. You've got a chip inside you that's making you do this.
Just making it easier.
The longer that thing's in you, the more it's rewiring your thinking.
No, it can't.
Parker, what are you doing? I guess it's causing major problems here.
I've got to get the atomic energy regulators out of the way so they're not destroyed.
So, I'm in danger of frying from radiation because of explosions on your end?
Hey, you're the one who told me about quantum causality.
Yeah, well, now I'm telling you to fix this.
Sheesh, what a crash. Okay, O'Hara, the first regulator's safe.
The radiation level is dropping, but my costume's providing me some protection from it, but it's not gonna last forever.
Just give me a minute to take care of the other 2 regulators.
A minute's about all I have.
I've gotten the second regulator to safety. Is it still affecting things on your end?
Yeah, it's still dropping, but the cumulative effect, if it's not stopped entirely.
Have body parts started falling off yet?
I'm still in one. What do you mean yet? Are you planning to make this go away or not?
You know, you gotta learn to lighten up. I'll take care of the last one. Everything will be fine.
You're not the one who could end up as a human nightlight.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh? This door should do the job.
O'Hara, tell me you're okay.
Better than okay. I'm back up to full strength.
I hate to admit it, but this quantum causality thing of yours is actually pretty effective.
Oh, glad you approve.
You know, for something that makes no freaking sense at all. Dead end. Oh, wait. There's an air duct. I can get to Brock that way. Doesn't look like an automatic door. It's a 2-man operation. But I can move fast enough after I hit that switch to get through. Pull it together, Spidey.
Attention, security. Apprehend intruder immediately.
They're good. I'm better. heck are these? It looks like they escaped from the Museum of Unnatural History. Now you're just embarrassing yourself. Back off, Eddie! You're a puppet! Fight the puppet master, not me!
Difficult for me to...
You don't know what you're doing!
I know enough. You have to die.
Or we both can live!
You think you're so much better than I am, acting like you're so worried about me.
I'm worried about what you'll do to other people. And yeah, to me. But if you can fight it...
He can't, trust me.
Oh yeah, I always trust people who are trying to kill me. So you're the head lunatic. Well, we haven't been properly introduced. I'm the guy who's gonna stop your plans.
Good luck with that. Anti-venom, finish him.
Can't!
Impressive resistance, but activating all the control chips, releasing your more bestial side, should do the trick.
Hate yourself in the morning. Whoa! It's a close one. Keep back, Eddie. Great, he's self-healing. Nothing's ever easy.
You're too slow to get away.
Wearing out my patience. What's going on? I'm taking care of Brock. That's the last thing you want to do. If you lose, how about you stop talking? And distracting me is not helping. If you survive this, I may kill you myself. Hello? Eddie? We all done here? Huh. How about that? Miguel, good news. Turns out you were wrong. Hope that doesn't wound your ego.
What, you think if you die, I'll be happy to be right?
Well, I don't think you're happy to be wrong.
Well, then you know as little about me as you think I know about you.
What I know is that Brock looks to be down for the count. Better make sure, though. So, can we call this one a wrap, Eddie? Maybe go grab some coffee, laugh about it? Okay, guess I can go back now and take out Sloan once and for all. Oh, great, no spider sense. No! Ah!
Trying to cure you.
Go cure yourself. Nice try. Didn't work.
Yes, it did. Now to finish the job.
Gotta rest up. Speed to avoid it. Okay. The chip they stuck in you is messing with your power. Fight it, Eddie!
You're about to die!
Eddie, don't you get it? This is your chance to take back your mind. You can end this now!
Yes, end this.
Good.
Ending you!
Fantastic. O'Hara, you might get to be right after all.
Believe me, that's the last thing I want.
I know I can take him.
Calm down, Nicky. You made it.
This shouldn't take too long. All systems back online.
I'm about to reach the gateway room.
And when you get there, then what?
Don't worry.
Yeah, why would I?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Parker, it's another time distortion blocking my way.
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming anyone. I need to find another way to the gateway room. I better avoid whatever that stuff is.
O'Hara, you might want to get a move on.
Just hold on a little longer.
Are you kidding me? If Brock wasn't busy fighting what's controlling him, I'd be a blue and red splotch by now.
Point taken. I'll hurry.
You have not been cleared for this activity.
It's getting kind of complicated on my end, but I'm almost there.
You still haven't told me what happens once you get there.
The only thing I can think of is to go back to your time.
Swell. We'll do lunch.
Parker, you still with us?
Not for much longer if Brock has anything to say about it. O'Hara, maybe I would have listened to you. You did keep saying shock all the time.
Oh, you did listen. You just did what you had to do.
I didn't think I'd have to die for it.
No, you won't! Trust me! We'll get you through this.
Almost getting you.
That makes two of us.
Good try, Spider-Man, but I've had 100 years to plan this. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I kept you close to keep an eye on you, make use of you. But now you're done, and I'm done with you.
O'Hara, a little help? O'Hara, if you're there, I got nothing left. No power, no nothing. You tried to warn me. I was an idiot.
Stop talking about yourself in the past tense. This isn't over.
Spoken like someone who isn't here.
I will be. Just hold on. I'm doing what I can. Come on, Parker. Where's that never say die attitude?
I don't need to say it. Do it. And I'm out of jokes. I'm sorry. I didn't get the job done.
No way, no shocking way are you giving me brave last words! You're done.
This place.
Now you're just starting to annoy me.
Come on, Spidey. Hold it together. Just another few seconds. Just get your strength back.
No! Not this time! Why the shock didn't he listen to me? I should have found a way to get him to listen.
What have you got me into the middle of, Walker? I'm just a scientist, for the love
Stop
of...
whining, Octavius. You knew I was out to change the future.
I didn't know the future was going to start fighting back. The forces we're unleashing with this quantum tunnel...
It's under control.
It's out of control. Spider-Man is still alive to stop it.
We'll just send antivenom after him. The gateway just needs a minute to recharge if it's going to send him through safely.
This has to work. It has to. No. The gateway's powering up. Oh no, you don't! Bring it on, you pasty-faced patsy!
What the hell? The place is crawling with Spider-Man!
Don't worry, antivenom will step on this one.
I don't understand. Why aren't Antivenom's powers draining his...
Because mine aren't radiation-based, if you have to know.
Didn't know, don't care.
You're just an old TV. That your best? Nice try. I'm the new and improved Spider-Man. You wanna go? Let's go! I'm through with you. That's what's controlling Antivenom. His regenerator must have brought him to the surface. That's all you do? You call that menacing? I'm not impressed. Where am I? Parker! You're alive? What the... Miguel? There's some kind of monsters breaking in. Where'd they come from? Just keep calm! They're probably mutation experiments from all the regeneration eggs in that lab. Most likely they'll want to eat you for raw materials. Oh, good thing you told me to stay calm. That makes it all better. I'll change things here to fix things there. Here? There? Wait, am I in 2099? Yeah, but if I destroy the regeneration eggs here, it'll eliminate the experiments there! Parker, you still with me? Parker! Oh, sorry. Sitting on this egg, my mind's a little scrambled. Peter? I'm here, okay? Just hurry. I'm trying to break my egg. It's hard to keep my sunny side up. Parker, tell me you're safe! Dude, just because I'm stuck in an egg
Doesn't mean I go over easy.
Oh boy. I'm going after anti-venom. You try not to get killed. Again. This one's for the first spider. I'm your unfriendly Spider-Man. I've got my own rules. Up your game with me. What else you can do? Check your breath. You won't do to me what you did to the first one. My powers don't drain. Now that's just sad.
You did it to me. Planted that chip in me. Controlled me.
I didn't control you, Brock. I freed you. Both know you wanted Spider-Man dead. You should be thanking me.
Let me show you just how grateful I am!
No! Keep back!
What side, you fool!
Total cellular regeneration completed in 3, 2, 1. Regeneration completed. You are fully healed, Mr. Parker.
Room spinning. I can barely stand. Where am I?
You're in 2099, Parker. The cellular regenerator healed you.
I hope my medical insurance covers that.
Look, focus, Parker. We have to test the gateway. Toss something small into it.
Oh, come on, O'Hara. Doesn't coming back from the dead entitle me to a breather?
We need to see if the gateway's reestablished. And every second that...
Okay, fine. I'm on it. I'm gonna toss a piece of junk to see if the gate's working one way. Incoming!
It came through. Perfect.
Huh. Plus I'm feeling like my old self. Strength and everything.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing the cellular regenerator had your DNA on record.
Good. Stand back.
What do you mean?
I'm coming through the gateway.
Wait, the return circuits are fried. I won't be able to come through even if you set it up on that end. I'll be stuck here.
So fix it.
I can't. The technology doesn't exist here. You need to find the repair parts on your side and then send them through. I'll guide you to where they are.
What the heck is that?
What happened?
I'm looking at a tentacle the size of a Buick.
Yeah, something like that came at me when the gateway first got overloaded.
It looked like one of those mechanical tentacles that Otto Octavius uses in his research. Really messed up.
Look, just watch out for them. There may be more.
Oh, believe me, whatever's trying to kill me at any time, there's always more. So where to?
Get to the hydroponic jungle. You'll find what you need there.
The heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish.